Hey, Divine Feminine. This is your reading for October through November 2020. So, this could be for anyone. This could resonate for anyone because we all have divine masculine and divine feminine energies within each of us. So, I am just going to be reading for the feminine aspect of the personality. And of course, this also could be speaking about a specific individual, since some people play out this journey by having a twin soul that is in another body. So, let's tune in and see what Spirit has for Divine Feminine. So, Divine Feminine, we have a number 12 here that says celebrate mystery, trust the journey, unexpected, and secrets. And this deck does come with another secrets card that is more like classic nefarious secrets with fox imagery and stuff. So, this seems to be speaking more of secrets like of the heart or secrets of the soul, like secrets that you have to be on the journey or walk the path to know about or to seek. So, like unseen things, not like secrets like gossip and stuff like that. So, Divine Feminine, it looks like you know that the journey is kind of getting unexpected. There are some things, I don't want to say that seem unseen. Actually, it's kind of like, it's not like daylight in this card. It's obviously depicting night, but there does seem to be like this backlit source of light, don't you think? So it's actually like things are kind of being illuminated, and Divine Feminine, you are becoming more and more comfortable with, your sight that you have in the dark, which is really unveiling a lot of beautiful and mystical things here in this scene. And it probably feels like that to you right now too, Divine Feminine, just because of the way things are right now. I mean, things are kind of weird sometimes. Things are kind of scary sometimes. Things are way different right now than anyone could have ever imagined. But Divine Feminine, you've always been so intuitive and have always been seeking wisdom that although probably none of us would ever wish that bad things would happen or that things would feel chaotic, sometimes they just are. And so this is like a true time of awakening to your abilities and your inherent power to really shine in these situations. And I don't mean shine in like you want the glory. It's just like you've kind of been made for whatever situations that are coming upon you right now. And you are learning to like just hang out with that, knowing that you can't see everything that is really far into the future, I guess, maybe is what this card could be saying. But you can see like quite a bit because all of a sudden there is this backlit illumination in the dark where other people may not be able to see. So, Divine Feminine, you seem to be learning to trust in this journey and also trusting in the mystery. Like it says, celebrating the mystery, that it is not scary for you right now. It is still mysterious and it still is dark. And, these creatures are maybe like not so common, but you're learning to celebrate that this is your kind of like secret life or secret space. And there are other people that know about it, and there is a celebration and joy in finding that out too and finding those people. But you're just really enjoying the scenery, kind of, as it were, of your inner self and your abilities in a way that you have not experienced up to this point, where you might have just been more focused before, like focused on moving forward or focused on the path or focused on doing what's right or, on and on. Like now it's like you are experiencing as you move forward, like you're living in it. You're living in your power and you're living in your abilities. So that's really beautiful and magical, Divine Feminine. Spirit, do you have any other messages for Divine Feminine that you would like her to know? So then we have dreaming, a number 2, and it says gifts, receiving, and dreams. So interesting. I just did a divine masculine reading before this, and I said in that video, because tigers came out in all the cards, and I said that there are a lot of tigers in this deck, but that they aren't in every card. And so here now there are cheetahs in both of your cards, Divine Feminine, and there are not that many cheetahs in this deck actually. So that obviously seems very significant, and I know that cheetahs and tigers are very different, but you know, kind of just as imagery goes, they could be seen as sort of like mirroring souls, right? They're not the same, but they really resemble one another. So, just as a side note to that. So, Divine Feminine, with celebrate the mystery and how you're like following the path forward, learning to trust in your intuition and learning to actually trust in your mastery of using your abilities and mastery of your power, that you're walking into your dreams. You're like walking into higher realm work, or walking in with excitement. Like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know that I can handle this, and this is how it's meant to be. So you're walking into the astral space with this powerfulness. So I think that's really new for the Divine Feminine Collective, and really exciting. And there is obviously some special, you know, vibratory channels that are opening up to assist Divine Feminine with this work right now. So you are like excited about your higher senses or your extrasensory abilities, and you are not fearful of them, and you look forward to the time that you may spend doing like astral work or dream work. And not everyone will resonate with that, but I know that more and more increasingly people are resonating with that as they just kind of awaken to what their dreams may really mean. And so, of course, it's always important to have discernment with things. But I mean, Divine Feminine, I think that you know that. So this whole like attitude that's happening is because you are trusting in your discernment, and you're trusting that you can do work there and be a more integrated being, where you can like kind of comprehend some of the things that may be happening, that your energy or your, you know, other dimensional selves or your higher self or whatever you personally call it or think of it as, that you may be able to integrate the work that you're doing across, you know, these different dimensions of yourself. So that's a really exciting and powerful time for you, Divine Feminine. I'm very excited to hear that for you. So I'm just going to get a healing message for you, Divine Feminine, and see if there is any advice or guidance that Spirit wants to give you at this time, so you can continue on this beautiful path the way that you're going. So you got a number 4, the heart chakra. So yeah, Divine Feminine, you're really grounding this energy in your heart now. And I think that in the past, the Divine Feminine Collective may have been a little more guarded in their heart. And maybe that was for good reason too. I'm not saying that it wasn't, but obviously right now, with the guidance that you're receiving from Spirit and just all around, and what you've learned and the confidence you're gaining, and I think Divine Feminine, your astrology is right for this. I think that everything is really aligning for you to do this higher astral work or higher dimensional work, or this higher spiritual work, or we could just call it light work, whatever you want to call it. It's like the cards are stacked in your favor, and you're learning to trust this about the universe, that, you know, when you use your gifts and abilities in alignment, which includes using them to do what is best for you before helping someone else, I think, but also other reasons that when you do this and do what is in alignment for like everyone's highest good, that you receive really magical benefits. And this all just seems like a really big and wonderful shift into just sitting in your power, divine feminine, in a place where you don't feel that your heart has to be so guarded because just because of everything that you've become. You are protected. Like, obviously, you have all these spirit friends that are here with you. And like I said quite a while ago in this reading, that, you know, some of these things are like unseen and everyone else can't see them. So, and that's good when you are being protected, divine feminine. So you can sense and you can know and you can see all these things around you, and you know that they're there and they are there to protect you and guide you forward on this journey. So there is guardedness happening outside of you now because spirit has your back on the work that you're doing. So you yourself can loosen up in your heart chakra and like let these guards or walls down so that you can fully experience this. Because when divine feminine feels locked up in her heart space or really guarded, you know, it does guard her from some level of sensing these things and being able to fully engage. So you are out of that now, divine feminine. This is such a powerful time for you, and I'm so happy to deliver this reading to you. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you again soon.